Let's play King's Quest 3 Part 9. Welcome back. I had to take a short break because if you watched Part 8, I almost pooped my pants and had a heart attack at the same time. I just want to make this one actually a real short one to do some shoutouts. So if you're watching this game and you're just watching it for gameplay, then you can go ahead and skip this one. But I want to do a couple shout outs. Number one, I want to do a shout out to three of my childhood friends, Doug, Scott, and Taylor. We all actually played. Taylor was actually the one who introduced me to King's Quest when I was about 5 or 6. And we played one of them at his house, and we really didn't know how to play a game like that. It was a logic game, and we had no idea how to figure out what to do. So we just ended up walking around like the starting area for a while. That's the best I can remember. It was a long time ago. But I also wanted to give a shout out to Scott because after thinking back through all this, my grandfather bought me the King's Quest collection, and it was at Scott's house that we played King's Quest 3 for a little while. I don't remember hardly any of it. I remember the waterfall scene, and I remember like parts of the house that you would walk through, and the chickens and those parts. But as far as playing this right now, I'm really kind of in the dark. And also to Doug, my best friend growing up. He's out there somewhere. I'm guessing he'll watch this sooner or later. Also, I'd like to do some shout-outs, actually. Since I started making these videos, I've been contacted by some of the people who are involved in the project, and I wanted to give a shout-out to Brandon Bloom. Actually, I mentioned Brandon by name in the first part of this video. I didn't realize it at the time, but I actually... I made fun of the name Brandon, I was just being dumb because that's my name and I was being silly, but he is the sound effect or music guy in this game, and just big kudos to Brandon. The sound of the music in this game is really good, like especially the bedroom, the upstairs when you go up into the tower, and you're in that room where you can look through the hourglass or whatever it's called, the looking glass, and actually the library. When I went into the library, the first thing I noticed was how the music kind of affected everything. It affected the whole thing, and the dreary music whenever you're in the house is just really good. And to also, I'd like to give a shout out to Navy Nuke 04, who I couldn't find his actual name on the AG website, but I believe he was involved in the project in one form or another. And last but definitely not least, I'd like to give a shout out to Leilani, who was somebody that this was dedicated to. You have an awesome dad who is highly creative. And I think that's it as far as shout-outs. Shout out to my mom. Hey, Mom. Alright, so I'm going to stop it there. And then on the next episode of Let's Play King's Quest 3, the wizard is ravenous, so I have to feed him. So here we go. See ya.